What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Ruiner Randomer. As you can see and as promised and as requested by many people, I'm going to do tonight's Ruiner Randomer, or well today as you guys are listening to this, with my sweaty team. Let me take you through it first. We've got Agbonlahor, Heskey, Walcott, Aguero, Milner, Ashley Young, Ashley Cole, Kolo Toure, John Terry, Glenn Johnson and Petr Cech. And on the bench we've got Torres, Van der Vaart, Anelka, Nasri, Arshavin, Bent and David Luiz. And in reserves, who I don't actually use, they're just there kind of in case of injuries and stuff, Gervinho, Wilshere, Carroll and Bosingwa. The reason why I got this team, I mean these specific players, because it's not the sweatiest team. It's kind of like John Terry's defending and heading is incredible, but you need a little bit of pace in defence, so I put Kolo Toure there. And then we've got obviously Agbonlahor up front. There we go. Agbonlahor up front, and usually I play Bent alongside him, but I've gone for Heskey today for the LOL factor. Let's see what team this guy has got. He's got a pretty decent team. He's got his his striker and central defensive midfielder mixed, which I assume he's going to swap them around and get 100 chemistry from. But the game, he would do if he swapped them before, but the game doesn't actually calculate it like that, so he's going to be playing on 89 chemistry regardless. Another guy, I don't get why people do this. Like it's pretty pointless. It's not like I wouldn't play him if he had 100 chemistry anyway. Like it's not a problem for me, but whatever. Other than that, yeah, I've got like those two in defence for those reasons, and Heskey and Agbonlahor up front for those reasons, and I've got obviously Young and Walcott pace merchants. And yeah, I think he's offside there. He is. And Milner's got incredible long shots. And here he goes swapping his Danny and stuff around. What an absolute dickhead. Milner's got amazing long shots, and Aguero's just got like the technique and the style, good passing and whatnot. And then in defence, like on the wings, I've got Johnson and Cole, who have both got pace, like 85 and 86 pace respectively. And in goal, Cech, just because he's big. And I prefer him again instead of Reina because he can catch crosses a lot better because of his height. And I am going to be playing my sweaty game, which is going to mean ultra defensive and counter-attacking football. And this might be fun to watch. It might not be fun to watch, but a lot of you requested it, so I'm definitely doing it. And I'm not a massive experienced sweaty player, if you like. Like I don't really do this as much as other people. Like a lot of people do this constantly, game in, game out. I'm getting a little bit of button lag here as well. But I'll try my best, and it should be pretty good. And there's the first sweaty goal. A few people asked me to define what a sweaty goal is. It's things like that's a sweaty goal. Obviously, it's a goal that happens in real life. I'm not going to go through this again. Like I know this happens in real life. I know this happens in FIFA. But it's when like this guy's going to get pissed off at me undoubtedly because I'm going to do this time and time again. Like that's what annoys me about what I call a sweaty player. So, but it's whatever. I'm going to talk today about the FIFA 12 demo. Oh bollocks. In my first impressions video, you guys obviously got my first impressions about the demo. But my views and thoughts have changed a little. Like, I didn't initially like the tactical defending, but now that I've figured out you can have second man press, I actually don't mind it too much. It's just a bit complicated to get your fingers on the right buttons to do the second man press. That's not where I passed it, is it? Come on. Because it's R1 or RB if you're on Xbox to do that second man press. So in trying to sprint as well, it could be very difficult. What is that, Agbonlahor? Come on, that's obviously not where I passed it. So yeah, but I do like the tactical defending module and you can go back to regular defending, but only in offline modes. So. For those of you thinking that that's going to be possible in online modes as well, it's not. It's going to be offline only. In online, you're going to have to use the new defending module. Obviously, the game is flawed a little in the demo with regards to with regards to what? With regards to the player impact engine, because like you can just touch someone and Heskey. Yeah, you can touch someone and they can go fucking flying. Like the amount of videos that have been posted on YouTube with players just going everywhere, like literally like doing fucking 1080 helicopter twists and stuff like that with their legs flailing and like backflips and fucking just like going miles after touching someone's toe and stuff. It's all a bit funny. Obviously this is just a demo. Hopefully it'll be worked on for the full game and won't be an issue. So, but you never know, But other than that, like something I want to talk about is the fact that in the demo, yes, everyone can do the Rabona. And I put a video up about it, and a lot of the responses were kind of like, well, everyone can do a Rabona, so everyone should be able to do a Rabona, which I disagree with. Yes, everyone can do the Rabona. I'm not, I can do a Rabona. I can actually do like many of the tricks if it's just me and the ball. Probably wouldn't be able to do them in a game situation, but like everyone can do a Rabona, but you never ever see centre backs and stuff doing a Rabona, so they shouldn't have the ability to be able to do it. Like I don't know. It's just me. Like I understand the concept that if everyone can do something, they should be able to do it in the game. But in real life, if you look at it from that aspect, everyone can do everything. Like pretty much. There's only a few things that a few players wouldn't be able to do. But ultimately, every single person would be able to do most of the stuff, which would mean things like skill moves and weaker foot and stuff would be pointless because everybody can do this sort of stuff. And it just wouldn't add fun to the game. Like on YouTube, I love it when I see a FIFA 11 Rabona goal because I know it takes skill, and to have the right person in the first place in the right position to do the Rabona can take a lot of effort to get done. But if all of a sudden it's like, hey, everyone can do the fucking Rabona goal, what's the point of what's the point of having it there? Like it's going to be a really unimportant skill to use. And I think it was Josh Flip or Sam 5000. I'm getting people mixed up recently because I watched so many videos. It may well have actually been somebody completely different to either of those two. But somebody had a video up where it's just they Rabona'd all the way up the field, like one player after the next. Rabona did about 6 Rabonas, and then after that just went and finished the ball off, and that was that. And that's the most fucking unrealistic thing, like it should not be in the game. And the fact that it is very, very annoying. And it's the same with the flare passes, like everyone can do the flare pass, and that's how it's reflected in the game, but that's not how it's reflected in real life, and therefore that should be, the game should aim for realism in the sense that, what the fuck, like everybody's unable to do that, or no, everybody's able to do that, but not everybody does that. So I really think FIFA should think long and hard, in my opinion, about allowing everybody the opportunity to do these sort of goals. Let's see if we can get another goal. Obviously, I'm trying to play a sweaty game, but as you can see, like I'm trying a few roulettes and stuff, and they just take the better of me. Like sometimes I don't know why, I just get in that kind of mindset. But the old 1-2s are usually pretty easy, and I'm never going to miss the finesse shots either, which is another one of those little things that I find quite annoying. But I mainly did this series as well, like not series, but I played on my live stream on Tuesday with this team quite a considerable amount, just to show people that, hey, like I'm actually a pretty decent like FIFA player without skills. Like I beat a guy with a fucking beastly team, like 6 or 7-0, and he had an incredible team as well. Like I'm not even kidding. Like it was phenomenal. They were all in forms, like rated 80s, 88s, and 89s and stuff, and I demolished him. He had I think he had like the informed Iniesta and stuff like that, and like it was a pleasure to beat the guy because it kind of shows more that I can play the game anyway, like with skills, without skills. Oh, he's got a lucky bounce there. Great defending, and he's got another lucky bounce, and he's shooting his shit. If you see my little monitor thing go up, like says I'm speaking, I'm not speaking, guys. I've just got my microphone on for some reason. I don't know why I've got it on, but I have, so we're going to have to deal with it. This guy is going to be listening to me commentate to you guys. Yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on the FIFA 10 demo. But FIFA 10, fucking hell, we are going back a while. FIFA 12 demo. But I do like the game though. Like, I love the skills. I love the new skills. The scoop turn is epic. The toe bounce is a nice visual skill move. Like, it's not really going to be that effective in the game. And the elastico chop as well is very nice and is effective. Like, I had a few people posted videos about how it's an ineffective move, but I found it quite effective. I used it on the AI quite a few times. But speaking of the AI, they are incredible. They're so difficult. Like, if you play on anything other than amateur or semi-professional, you might as well not bother, because it's so hard to score goals against them. They just seem to predict everything you're going to do, and it's really, really annoying. You know. I should have just passed that. But I tried on world class, and I won a few games. Don't get me wrong, but I got dicked in a few games. Absolutely smashed. I was Marseille in one game, and I lost like 5-0 to Barcelona. It's just like, in terms of defense, they predict everything, and even when you play on amateur or semi-professional, the defense just do nothing. So it's annoying to play against them, because you can't do skills because they don't do anything. Like, they just stand there, making it real easy. Yeah, go on, Lahore. Just finished. How? That was definitely handball, wasn't it? Come on. Yeah, like, they just don't do anything. So it's so tough to score a skill goal against them when they just stand there. Like, if you have your back to them and they're like, you know, in between you and the goal, and you try a sombrero flick or something, you just end up sombrero flicking into them. And in the same sense, if you do that on world class, the defense is so, like, they'll push onto you, and then as soon as you start doing a flick, they'll just back off, and they'll be able to manage, like, you know, stop the trick. Like, I've scored about 6 or 7 skill goals in probably around 40 or 50 games. Now, if that was on FIFA 11 online, I would have probably 30 or 40 skill goals in that same sort of time frame. So playing against the AI in general is boring as shit anyway. Like, I really hate it. And I don't think I'll be playing much of the FIFA 12 demo until the full game is released now. So you won't really expect to see. I might put the goals that I've got out in a little kind of mini montage thing, but they're not, even though they are skill goals, they're not that spectacular. They're all on they're all on professional. None of them are on amateur or anything. Like, we've had a few montages released by people already, and it's pretty easy to see that these players are playing on amateur. Not that I care, because, you know, the goals were nice, so it's always nice to see a nice goal, no matter what level it's played on. But I really want to see the way the game handles online. I want to see how the new defensive system works when you play random people, like how the skills are going to really come into effect and stuff. But we're not going to obviously get that until, I think, is it the 30th the game's released? So really can't wait for that. I really haven't brought my wingers into this game that much. I don't know why. I really should have done. I realise I've said really about 50 times as well. Where are we? What minute are we in? 75th minute. Right, hopefully I can get a few more goals in this game, because this is supposed to be me playing as a sweaty team with sweaty players, and I'm not really doing that. Maybe he's just quite good. Or maybe Heskey can't pass the ball. But what else on FIFA 12 demo? Yeah, nothing else really. Like, obviously the player impact engine is a bit shit at the moment. I think I already talked about that, didn't I? I think I did. If not, I was actually talking to somebody about it. So yeah, the player impact engine is a bit shit. Hopefully they'll change that for the full game. And this guy's just fouling me left, right and centre now. Oh, go on, Young. He's obviously getting very frustrated that he's losing. What can you do though, eh? What can you do? Go and score, that would probably be the best thing to do. Oh, what a tackle, Terry. Terry's a beast, man. He's got fucking strength as well. Go on, Heskey. Go on, Heskey. Make it yours, son. Nope, he just hasn't got the pace. Just hasn't got the pace. And like, it'll be crazy if like in fucking FIFA 12, if everyone can do the Rabona and the fancy passes, the fact that Heskey is going to be able to do a Rabona. Like, that's what I'm talking about, like the craziness of it all, you know? It's just ridiculous if everyone can do it. Wow, I'm just really... This guy's just trying so hard to foul me that I'm actually managing to fucking fuck myself up. It's a shame it's only 2-0. Like, I really wanted to demolish someone. And in the stream I did. I was demolishing people. But this game, unfortunately not able to. It's not over yet, though. Oh, come on, ref. He was blocking me off. Oh, it was. Ha! Got away with it. Right, I'm going to give this to the big man. Just going to plough that in the top corner. Top left. Easy done. Oh, almost. Keeper saved it. Should have tried the old up and over trick. Never mind. Oh yeah, I'm doing ultra attacking, aren't I? Let's just fling this one into the box and see who gets a head on it. Agbonlahor, saved. Now we're in extra time, injury time, whatever it is. And the game's going to finish either 2-1 or 2-0 most probably. So this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Unless I can quickly get a little break on here. I can get a break on here. I'm going to score. I'm going to do a cutback. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sweaty goal. Get your fucking tits out. Ashley Young breaking the net. That's what I'm talking about. Love those sweaty goals. Let's have a look at that again. How's that go in? Boom. Look at the clean connection he gets. Love that. Absolutely love that. So 3-0. Bit of a better scoreline. Feel a bit better about myself. Could have still been epic scorelines. But 3-0 is a full-time score, guys. As always, thanks very much for watching. Might do this again tomorrow and just really try and get some fucking incredible gameplay, like a 10-0 or something. Might not. Might use my skill team to sweat it out and just put all the pacey players on and stuff and do whatever. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.